Okay, so you're going to look for an executive prestige car. Obviously, most people go to the German set, Audi, BMW, Mercedes, and that's okay. But not even, some people want to think outside, well, the square head, and that means Lexus, Jaguar, or this car, the new Maserati Ghibli. So we're driving the Ghibli S, which is the most powerful of the three models that are coming into the market at the moment. Just over 300 kilowatts and 500 newton meters, and that's quite a lot for a car this size. There will in time be even more. We've been told that there'll be a more powerful V6 petrol coming into the New Zealand market, and ultimately a V8. And you've got to think that's going to sound even more operatic than this one. There's some obvious component sharing with a certain American cousin in the Fiat Chrysler group with this centre console. Yeah, it's okay, but it's not quite at the level that you'd expect for a car in this price range. But one thing you've got to say about the Italians, they certainly know their leather and their wood treatment. So there's a slightly Italian car moment there. It's telling us that we've got a low pressure problem with the right front tyre, but we've checked the tyre. We don't have a tyre pressure gauge, so on us, so we're having to rely on the car. But everything seems to be working fine. So. Well, as you can see, it's a medium executive car, so you've got reasonable room, but not a hell of a lot. You know, quite tight on the headroom, and my feet are having to tuck under the seat down here. The Gran Turismo and the Quattroporte are actually quite brittle in their ride quality. You've got to be really careful with those cars about the size of tyre you put on them. Basically, the bigger the wheel, the more jittery the ride. This car is that we've been driving today isn't quite like that. We're on 19-inch rims. They're not the biggest you can buy, but they're 1 inch up on the standard rim, and it's on the standard suspension, and it flows really nicely. And the roads we've been driving on have been pretty crappy, actually. A couple of things that perplex with this first meeting. One is the lack of steering feel. It's weird for a brand with such a rich sporting heritage, I feel. And the brakes are a bit like an on-off switch too, very abrupt. One of the great things about it is it's just so characterful, and that must count for a lot. A Maserati badge, Ferrari engine, then a medium-sized sedan. It's got to be pretty good, doesn't it?